Welcome to another episode of FitStudios Studio Talk. I'm FitStudios founder, Adam Theodoro, and today I have FitStudios client, Sarah. Sarah, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome, from all the way over there.
Yeah, well, all the way over there. So Sarah just finished her workout here. She's part of the noon small group coaching program that we have here at FitStudios. As always, we always offer a complimentary demo session. Anyone interested in trying one of these amazing sessions, you're more than welcome to come over and give us a try. That's it. Sarah, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm an artist and a wedding officiant, so busy. I marry people, about 160 weddings a year this year, and then constant commissions for art pieces.
What's your business called?
It's Sarah Hall Weddings.
Sarah Hall Weddings, guys. If you guys are looking for an amazing and very unique wedding officiant, Sarah is your girl. Sarah Hall Weddings, if you guys want to check her out. I'm assuming you're online.
Yeah, I am. SarahHall.wedding.
SarahHall.wedding. There you go. Okay, perfect. So, Sarah, why don't you start by telling me a little bit about your exercise history, what you've done in the past, maybe before you were at FitStudios, and then obviously we can segue into what you do here.
Well, I trained as a personal trainer in the 90s.
Oh, so you were a trainer?
Yeah, I was a trainer in the 90s, and then I think I met you at a different gym. We trained together for a while. We lost contact. And then as a trainer, when I got into other parts of my life, I found that I was doing, trying to make myself a program way too complicated for myself. And I would want to do all the things, and then would get overwhelmed and wouldn't work out at all. And that's when I started coming here. And then I worked out here, I think, for a good, almost several years, and then I got sick. And then I got sick, did other things, and came back towards the end of COVID. The reason I come here is because, one, I can just hand over my trust to everyone. Having a background in personal training means I know both too much and not enough. So being able to know that I can trust all of you to have my back no matter what, and then just release into it. It means I don't have to think, I show up, and I get fit by accident. I just do what you tell me to do.
Get fit by accident.
It's totally by accident. I just show up.
What's cool is that you do have the background and the education in the personal training field, in the industry you yourself have worked in it, and yet you're still here working directly with the coach, which goes to show, and I say it all the time, when you have the best athletes in the world all have coaches. These are the people that excel the most at a specific sport or individual competition, and yet they all still have coaches. And one of the great things about a coach, correct me if I'm wrong, is the accountability aspect.
100%.
It's not even the knowledge, even if you possess the knowledge to perform the task, it is the accountability aspect, because we all have good days and we have bad days, and some days we definitely don't want to be pulling our butt to the gym and getting in here and doing it, and knowing that there's someone there waiting for you is one of the greatest aspects.
100%. It's what keeps me accountable, and it also means that I don't have to try to think about what to train, come up with my own programs. I can focus on other aspects of my life, and then I literally just show up. And you tell me to eat something, okay, and I've lost 32 pounds now.
Amazing.
And probably
And you look great.
Thank you.
Absolutely look great.
Thank you.
Can you share your age with us?
I'm 52.
52 years young, ladies and gentlemen. That's what 52 can look like.
Well, and that's not even this, and it's going to get better. So 52, but also, dealing with a lot of health issues, and I could not have done it. I live right next to a gym, shall not be named, but you could go there anytime.
And not get fit.
And not get fit.
Yeah.
It was close to the house, which they say is a incentive.
Of course.
No. I had no desire, I had no family, I didn't feel like I belonged somewhere, and I didn't feel like everybody was a team. And here, as soon as I walked in, even though I hadn't been here for a few years, I was home again. It feels like home.
Awesome. You definitely need that sense of camaraderie or family or the group environment where everyone's kind of pushing each other, and we do really try hard here to create that family-like environment with everybody in here, not only the coaches, but also obviously all the clients.
I love that your approach to fitness is what is for a sport specific for a body. Like, I'm more built for maybe dragon boating or rowing or volleyball, whereas someone else might be a more gymnast shape, but you also help us train to the length of our muscles, to the way that our body is designed. It really is
designed specifically for the individual. Absolutely.
And even if I'm not doing those sports, it is in keeping with the way my body wound up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. What would you say is the biggest difference between when you were in the fitness industry, training yourself? How long ago was that?
I was training in the 90s.
Okay, so 90s. So
really old.
We have about 20 years, give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
So what is the biggest difference between when you were training yourself in the 90s versus what you're doing now with the coach here at FitStudios?
Oh, what I laugh about is everything was a single plane, single movement exercise, mostly machinery, single lever. There was no knees over toes. We were still doing behind the neck. This is way old school, right? And everything was don't put your knees over your toes. So there was not a lot of synergist exercise, like little small movements. There wasn't a lot of anything to do with kettlebells or any multi-planar movements, and that was it was very simple movement. So it was great, but not as well-rounded and full-bodied as it is today, and it's a lot more fun because just sitting there and doing this for 10 minutes is not fun.
Unless you're a bodybuilder, which most people.
Right, and it has a place, but all these other things are fun. It made me healthy in all aspects of my life. The one thing I love about when I'm here is that I get really tight in my core, and when I'm tight in my core, I'm tight emotionally, I'm tight physically, spiritually, and I'm upright, and I have like a good confidence. But it comes from as soon as I can feel this, and the only other time I've ever felt it when I was with you the last time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we firmly believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that physical health promotes mental health. When you are exercising and you're putting in the work and you're devoting those hours day by day, week by week, and you do start seeing the results and you do start feeling stronger, that itself has a bleeding effect into all other aspects and areas of your life, and mainly your mental state. Right?
My physical health got me, my physical illnesses got better, my mental health got better, then my mental health got better, so my job got better. I started earning more money, started to have more clarity and focus. And when I'm not here, I can feel it starting to slide backwards. It's a great way to burn off my energy, but it's also a great way to start to be the basis of how I treat myself in all other areas of my life.
Of course. I mean, you're never going to treat other people better than you treat yourself, and if you're not taking care of yourself and treating yourself well, how can you be expected to treat other people?
I can't treat anybody better if I don't feel good. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so listen, what advice would you give someone? Obviously, we're here in Canada.
Yeah.
We're in the province of Ontario. And obviously you know what's happened with the fitness industry and what the government's policies have done to, people's just ideology about fitness and going into a facility and whatnot. And the industry itself really hasn't picked back up to where it was pre-COVID. What advice would you give someone who has fallen off the wagon, who is in worse shape now than they've ever been, they don't recognize themselves in the mirror, but is still reluctant or just doesn't know where to start?
I would tell them to come in and have a conversation with you, or even come in and try one of the boot camps that you have, and tell them that you're a beginner. I started and I couldn't do, it was such an ego, it was just such a confrontation for my ego, because I could not do any of the things I could as a trainer. My entire body hurt. I was, that 30 pounds, I guarantee you was all fat too. I was exhausted, and I showed up every day, and you don't even have to look at the scale, you just show up and it'll happen. But it happens when you have a team. If you have to do it from your home, then I would do it online. But it is really amazing if we can come in and have people jumping around again.
So back to what Sarah started with there is FitStudios always offers a complimentary demo session. Any one of our services that we offer, anything from large group exercise to small group coaching programs to individual coaching programs, and even athletic development for sports and athletes. We will allow you to come in, test drive the facility and one of its coaches free of charge. It's on us. We just want the opportunity to showcase to you the tools that we have, and we are so confident after 20 years of doing this that we know we can help you. Sarah is a walking, talking, living testimonial to that extent, but we know that we can do that. We just want an opportunity to show it to you. So if you want, click the link down below. It will drive you to our contact page. Simply send us a quick contact and we'll get you in for a complimentary demo session. And on that note, Sarah, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
That. We will have you back in.
Yep.
And now you're going to get back to work. I'm sure you have a busy
day. All right. Bye.
Okay, take care. Thank you.